Both.
Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe at home. Myself, Aruna Mishra, your new teacher for Standard 2nd. Stay home, stay safe. As we all are aware, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, all the world is locked down. But I can 100% say that you all are missing your friends, sharing your lunch box, your drawing classes, your classroom, your school, as well as your teacher. So, today we will go back to the school days and have to study some interesting topics and some interesting subjects. Let's go. Now, today we are going to study subject EVS, that is also known as Environmental Studies. We all are going to cover the topic our body. As our body you have studied in your first standard also, but this time we are going to study in more detail. Now you are seeing the photo on your screen in which they are playing with puzzles in their hand, and puzzle is to arrange the parts of the picture. Now let's take a look what they are talking. Now Ritu says, "Grandma, why does this puzzles have so many parts?" Grandma replies to Ritu, "These are all parts of Spider-Man's body. Let's put them together to see what he looks like." Means now they are putting the puzzle together and they will see how the Spider-Mans look like. Now Ritu says, "Hey, hooray, we did it. The puzzle is completed." Now, as you can see on the screen, a Spider-Man's photo. By combining all the puzzle parts, they have combined the body parts of the Spider-Man's head, shoulder, hand, leg, and they have prepared these puzzles. Now, one question comes to my mind, that is, what is body? Do you know what is body? You don't know? Okay, I will tell you. Our body is a wonderful machine made up of many parts that work together to keep us healthy. You all have seen the remote control car? The same way our body also works. Our brain is remote of our body and the rest part are like car which works on brain. Now next question come to my mind is that do, do you know what are body parts? You know, very good. So, what are body parts? Body parts are head, eyes, ear, mouth, nose, chest, cheek, chin, hair, shoulder, chest, neck, elbow, hand, finger, stomach, heel, toenail, toes, feet, knees, arm, wrist. Okay. You know many of the names of your body parts. That's amazing. Now, our body have two parts of organs. Do you know that? No, I think you don't knowing this. See, our body is of two parts. They are divided into two parts. One is external organ and one is internal organ. So external organ is the organ which is outside the body, and internal organ is the organ which is inside the body. Now, tell me, what is external organ? Can you explain me the external organs? Okay, I'll tell you. An organ that is situated means which is fixed, situated or near the surface of your body is known as external organs. Means whichever organ is near to your body or which is situated, matlab fixed to your body, that organs are external organs. Some few examples of external organs are given in this picture, like face, arm, legs. These are all the parts of external organs. Now, let's see the examples of external organ. Now, can you tell me the examples of external organs? Yes, tell me. What are the examples? Eyes, nose, ear, mouth, skin, hand, and many more are there. You can take many more names. But we have to see and study more about external organs. Yes. So let's move ahead. Now, how our external body parts or organs help us? Can you tell me how they are helpful to us? See, different organs or different body parts help us in different ways. Like, for example, your hand helps you in writing. So your leg help us to walking. So now see, your back on which you carry your bag. Now that help us you to stand straight, to bend forward and to bend backward. Now see, your back help us to stand straight, how this boy is standing. Then it helps us to bend forward. See, this girl is bending forward. Then it helps you to bend backwards. You bend forward and backward and do your exercise, back exercise, that is known as back exercise, when you go forward and when you go backward. Okay. So now you studied about your back. So now we will study about hand. Hand help us to eat and to hold. Even hand help us to write also. Can you see this picture? The girl is holding a glass. Now, the next is knees. Knees help us to bend down or to sit down and to sit down. When you sit on the chair, you fold your legs and you sit. See, this boy is sitting. So his legs is folded. His leg is folded. So he is able to sit on the chair. So knees help you to bend and to sit down. Now, how does legs help you? Leg help us to walk, to run and to jump. Walk means, just see the first image. It is boy is walking. In the next image, boy is running, and in the next picture he is jumping. Now, the next question comes to you. What are our sense organ and how many sense organs do we have? We have 5 sense organs. There are 5 sense organs. The names are eyes, nose, ear, skin and tongue. These are your 5 sense organs. And now, how this sense organ help us? Now, different sense organs help us in different ways. So, what are the different ways in they help? Now first sense organ is eyes. So eyes help us to see the things around us. You can see and feel the things around you. You can see the door, you can see the window, you can see the garden, you can see birds. So with the help of your eyes you can see all these things. Now the second sensory organ is nose. Now as soon as I say the second sensory organ is nose, so with the help of nose you can smell the things. Smelling the things will tell you whether the smell is good or whether the smell is bad. When you smell a flower, you will get a good smell. And when you will go near the garbage, then you will be getting a bad smell. So the difference between good and bad smell. Your nose will tell you which smell is good, which smell is bad. Now, the next organ, that is tongue. The next organ we are discussing is tongue. Now, tongue helps us to taste the food. Tongue helps us to tongue tell us the taste of food is sweet, salty, sour or bitter. Now, if you eat chocolate, that chocolate is sweet. So your tongue tell you this chocolate is sweet. When you eat salt, then your tongue tells that this is salty. Some chips, potato chips and all that things you eat in which salt is added, then you say this chips is salty. When you eat lemon, that lemon is sour in taste. Means in Hindi we tell it that is khatta in taste. And when you eat bitter gourd, then you say this is bitter in taste. That taste you don't like that taste. Now the next sensory organ is your ear. Now with the help of our ears we can hear the sound and the music, but loud music can damage our ears. We should not hear loud music. We should always listen the music in very soft voice. Now the fifth and the last sensory organ is skin. The last sensory organ is skin. Now skin helps you to sense the thing. Skin helps you to sense the things. Skin is present all over your body and the largest sensing organ in your body. Skin is present all over your body and it is the largest part of your body. That is the largest organ in your body. For example, if a pan is hot and if you touch it, the skin tells you don't touch, this pan is hot. If there is a cold water and if you touch that water, what the hand will tell you? What the skin will tell you? Don't touch, it is a cold water. So your skin tells you which is cold and which is hot. Now moving towards the next topic, that is growing older. Now growing older is the step that you follow from your childhood till your old age, till your babies, when you become a babies, from babies to old age. Now first, when you were born, that time you were small babies. Then slowly and steadily you grow. Then you became a babe. Then you became a girl. from baby girl you convert to a girl or a boy. Baby girl will convert into girl and baby boy will become baby boy will become boy. As soon as you become adult, the girls will grow as a woman and the boys will grow as a men. Boy will convert into men and girls will convert into women. And as the more time passes, you can see you will start becoming older. Older means a man will become a old man and a woman will become a old woman. Like in your house, if you have your grandfathers with you or your grandmothers with you, so first they were also baby, then they become a boy and a girl, then they become adult, they become men and they become women, and now they became old, means old men or old women. Okay, now let's discuss the question answers with you. The largest sensory organ in our body is skin. I carry my school bag on my shoulder. Very good. Eyes help us to dash the things. See, I can run with the help of my legs. We grow from a dash to an old man or woman. First we were babies, then we became girl and boy, then we became man and woman, and then we will become old man and old woman. Very good. Now moving towards the next slide, and on that slide is match the columns. Match the columns. First body part is eyes. Eyes helps you to watch TV. Hand help you to write letter. Nose help you to smell flowers. And tongue help you to tasting food. Very good, students. Thank you for watching my video. Let's meet in the next video, part 2 with internal organs. Till that time, stay home, stay safe. Bye-bye.